Alright, so I decided to tidy up a little bit in here, and I don't have the zip ties handy, so I used some tape for now and what zip ties I could quickly find. I don't know what eSATA really is, if it's anything I'm ever going to use. I pulled it out originally. I pulled everything out. I didn't like how it looked, and these SATA cables are kind of unmanageable. They like to twist and flex and just look like general crap. They seem to be really stiff, actually. So I pulled these ones out, and I ran all the power supply cables all the way here, whether they're going to be used or not, just because it's a way to like stretch them out and get them out of the way. And then I've got enough to run 4 drives with the way this power supply is. This was invented in a time when they were still using these, so yeah, can you imagine an IDE hard drive? It's weird because this thing's got a ton of SATAs on it, and then it's got these things called G SATAs, and there's a gigabyte controller. You can see it down there. Anyway, I guess you probably don't want to use that. The other one will be Intel. I'm wondering if that's the controller for the Intel one. Anyway, I think that this computer is nearing the end of its lifespan for a lot of things, but I really just can't get it to work with a lot of stuff. And obviously, if Windows doesn't want to update it, then it must be pretty old. But it runs well when it runs. We put the other power supply back into it, which came out of this was all in a media PC. It wasn't in this case. And it was all crammed in there. And I think it had like 4 gigabytes of RAM, just these sticks in it. And probably what we'll do is we'll just run a very minimal Windows 10 on this, because that seems to run the best on it, and then I have a computer that I can do stuff that can only be done on Windows. I'm going to run the other one for the SDR play and the pan adapter. This one here, I'm going to go put it back where it was, and we will do a little experimentation. I should take the rest of the hard drives I have and just throw them in here, just so they're, it's like storage, the place to put them. Even though there's already too many of everything in here. So I literally put the extra drives in here, because I think when I got this, it had these two, and I put the Blu-ray one in there. And anyway, so yeah, it's got this funky eSATA thing, so we'll roll with it and just leave it hooked up. And then I get this tape off of here and get some zip ties. I think this is kind of how I want it. Now I just got to deal with these damn things. So this is how I decided to do this. I brought the cables over through here, wrapped them around the cable, and then plugged them in. This is the only one that's not, because it's a very short one. And then I use the angled plugs right here, except for the other one. It's just they're so long and unwieldy, so we can come in here with these and probably hide them a little better or whatever. I don't know. It's better than it was. Definitely better than it was.